This is the cheat sheet for Thursday, November the 3rd. Some better news here on the corporate front and for your retirement accounts. And a sign that business has normalized a little bit. The 401k match is coming back. We've seen a big increase over the last 2 years in the number of companies bringing back a 401k match. We hit a low level of 51% of companies with 401k plans actually matching in 2009 after, we had dealt with the financial crisis in the fall of 2008. Well, we just crossed the 75% level. So now 75% of corporations with 401k plans are now hitting a match. Like to see that trend continuing. I still believe that a 401k plan is the single best retirement account that you can have for you that can be offered by any company. Far more stable and reliable than a pension, for example, because even if a company were to go out of business somewhere down the line, wouldn't matter because what's in your 401k account, well, that's yours, in your name. Can't be taken away. Also, hit this story real quick. Corporate bankruptcies have improved dramatically as well. This goes hand in hand with the story about the 401k matches. Though you've heard some higher profile bankruptcies, and MF Global, if you're a financial markets type of person, has been a big deal this week. Overall, the number of corporate bankruptcies is down dramatically this year. We are only running at about a 30% rate of bankruptcy in corporate America that we were this time last year to date. So that's a significant improvement. And again, it shows that perhaps the worst in this economy is behind us. So, some positive news. Meanwhile, the folks that are actually protesting the aforementioned employers, the Occupy crowd. Now, yesterday, I outlined, and go back on my cheat sheet if you want to see who is funding. I've been saying right along, it's the communists, it's the Nazis, it's the unions. I've got proof. Source material. It's all there in the cheat sheet from yesterday. Check that out. It's worth a read. We also found out yesterday that, imagine this. I've used the term useful idiots for a lot of these Wall Street protesters. Well, get this. Based upon arrest records from the Occupy crowd, we found out that the average Occupy Wall Street person is 27 years old, white, and has a home that's worth 60% more than yours. Yeah, we're talking about the trust fund babies. People haven't worked a day in their life. Took mom and dad's money, got their college education, or didn't, and were handed everything, now are protesting. What actually has helped build this country. Average Occupy Wall Street arrest record shows that they are 60% wealthier than the average American. They're a heck of a lot closer to being the 1% that they talk about than most people. Are you freaking kidding me? Well, this one's going to make you outraged if you're like me and really detest the fact that Nazis and communists are actually protesting on our streets, and that you've got these 27-year-old morons that have what they have because of our capitalist system that are talking about putting an end to it. Occupy donations, now tax deductible. Get this. The Alliance for Global Justice, among other charitable organizations, but the Alliance, which is out of Washington, D.C., is the single largest that's participating, are working as umbrella organizations for people to make donations that are tax deductible for the Occupy crowd. See, if you just donated money directly to the people that are out there peeing on the streets, then you wouldn't have any tax deduction. But if you give it to the Alliance for Global Justice, for example, and they give it to the Occupy crowd, why then it is. And this is happening right now. If ever there was a reason under which we need tax reform so we can eliminate fraudulent deductions, this would be one of them. There are people getting a tax benefit by handing money to companies that are giving it to the Occupy folks. Many of which that are then breaking the law, getting arrested. Oh, don't get me started. And causing more waste because they're actually having to come in and clean up their mess after them. Never mind the rapes and everything else that have been happening. All right, let's move on. iPhone 4S. There is now confirmation from Apple itself that there is a battery problem. The battery problem, they think, is related to iOS 5, the new operating system. What this means is, now, while the iPhone 4S comes standard with a new operating system, if you've downloaded it on even your iPhone 4 or any other tablet, mobile device, and iPad 2, you could have a problem there with shorter battery life. Apple is working on the problem right now, and obviously they're going to have an update as soon as they figured it out, but they haven't for now. So if you have the new operating system, or if you have the iPhone 4S, we've talked about the battery problems, now confirmed by Apple that it is draining a lot faster than they intended on it draining. Yahoo has a new digital newsstand. This is a cool feature. You will have the access for about 100 different periodicals from magazines to newspapers. You can customize the content on this app that you want, and it'll feed into it so that every day you go, all right, boom, here's this, this, and this, like the 5 different things you want to read all in one place. That's pretty cool. Something that I'll be using because it'll help make my research a lot easier. Research in Motion, viral music service. Talked about this months ago. It's ready for prime time. $5 a month. It's a viral music service that gives you access to download 50 different music songs and share them with a friend just for a $5 a month ongoing fee. We shall see if that interests people. That's the cheat sheet for today. Enjoy it. See you tomorrow.